Hey guys, it's Kip here from KDC Marketing, and in today's video, I want to talk about Wix CMS and whether or not it's worth the investment. And the short answer is yes, I believe it is worth the investment. So Wix CMS, it's the content management system in Wix Studio or a Wix editor website. And what it does is it allows you to create dynamic content across your website. So there's static content and then dynamic content. And Wix CMS has been a game changer for me. As soon as I have learned it, I use it all the time, and I use it more and more with every single website that I build. So the reason that I use Wix CMS is because it saves time in the long run. So it does take some time to set up initially. It does take some time to learn it. It does take some time to understand it. But once you understand it, it's going to save you time in the long run, especially if you're building websites for clients that have a lot of data. So I have clients that have multiple locations or a lot of team members. And so anytime where there's a lot of data that needs to be displayed, a lot of pages that need to be created, I'm going to use Wix CMS. The other time that I'm going to use Wix CMS is if the content needs to be in multiple places. So if the content needs to be on the home page and then as a list page and then have item pages, anything like that, I'm going to use Wix CMS as well. Now there are times that I decide strategically not to use Wix CMS, and usually that has to do with the amount of information or the amount of unique information that's going to be on certain pages. So for example, if the page, the actual dynamic page needs to have unique sections and more than one unique section, then I'm not going to use CMS. I'm just going to duplicate that page and then add those unique sections. And that's because conditional fields don't exist inside of Wix Studio in their Wix CMS just yet. I hope that's a feature that they add eventually, because conditional fields would make it even more valuable than it already is. But because of that, I don't always use Wix CMS if I need to have multiple unique sections, or if I can see that I'm going to need that in the future, then I don't use it. There is somewhat of a workaround if you use the rich content field in Wix CMS, that where you can have different content display on different pages. So on one page you might have a video, on the other page you have text and an image gallery, and on another page you can have something completely different. So the Wix content, or the rich content, sorry, is a bit of a workaround for the conditional fields. But if there's going to be multiple unique sections, usually I don't use it. But I just want to encourage you that if you are curious about Wix CMS, if you're already using Wix, either the Wix editor or Wix Studio, and you are curious about Wix CMS, take the time to learn it. I firmly believe it's worth the investment. It's changed the way that I approach website projects, and I'm always looking for ways that I can use it, because it just saves me a lot of time, and it also makes managing that content so much easier. So if a team member changes, if we get a new team member, or if a team member leaves the company, or whatever needs to change there, all I have to do is go in and push a button. I have to set an item from visible to hidden, or I just have to create a new item, enter in the data that I need, and the page is already designed and ready to go. I don't have to do the design work. I can just manage everything from the dashboard. So it's made managing my clients' website so much easier. And where I have lots of projects running simultaneously and needing to make quick edits and changes, the CMS truly has been a game changer. So if you're wondering if it's worth the investment, I think it's totally worth the investment. And these type of tools are common in other website builders. In other builders that are out there, they also have their own CMS frameworks. And so it's good to know, even if you're using other platforms and those kind of things. It's just a good industry standard. And I like the way that Wix Studio has built their CMS and the way that it functions. So I'm a big fan of Wix CMS. That's why I publish videos here on YouTube about Wix CMS, because I think that so many people can benefit from knowing how to use it. And a lot of people don't even know that it's there. So if that's you, if you're new to Wix or new to CMS, Definitely check it out. I have a lot of videos about the topic, and I really believe that it'll be worth your time. So I hope you found this video helpful, and I will see you in the next video.